Hello everyone, and welcome back to Minecraft. It looks like two people have completed the Easter egg hunt so far, Jade and Rex. Don't know how many more we'll do before the world ends. We don't know exactly how far off the end of the world is. Probably not very far. We'll reset sometime after 113 drops. Don't know exactly how soon after, but yeah. So I was doing the montage compilation, which went out on Wednesday, and I commented in that I don't do Minecraft as much as I used to, and I sort of thought, let's do something about that. Let's do some more Minecraft. Ah, nearly. I hit the side of the ladder. Okay, I didn't mean to go along that tunnel. Yeah. The next thing I was planning to do is a collab with Jade to get evokers, well, illagers in general, for the museum. That's still something we're going to do, but I've been waiting to do that, and I'm like, well, I can do other stuff in the meantime. So, a bit of an impromptu project this episode, actually. I want to do villagers. I've had zombie villagers sitting around in my base for a while. They're all encased. Well, not encased, but trapped. And it's about time I cured them and started a villager breeder so that I can get villagers for the museum, get zombie villagers for the museum. Obviously, I've got zombie villagers, but I need to turn them into villagers so I can get villagers, and then it's a thing. And what else was there? There was something else I wanted villagers for, I think. Other than just, obviously, trading. Maybe that was it. That might just have been it, actually. So, in terms of plans for the rest of this world, it's painfully obvious that I'm probably not going to finish the museum again. I've done much better than I did last world, because I've actually got a museum. And the Hall of Heads is complete, apart from having no Sl1pg8r head in the middle, and everyone else's heads I've had like no donations. The Mob Museum is almost completely built. I started to get mobs into it, and I want to try and do that. I've started the outline of the Redstone Museum. It's still just like the base wall around the bottom. I haven't actually done any work on it, but that's something I want to try and finish. The main museum building, I might do the plants one. I'm not going to get the Hall of Knowledge done, I don't think. And I'm not going to get the central building done. But if I could at least get the Redstone Museum, the Mob Museum, possibly minus the ocean bit. I can do the ocean bit. Basically, I'm going to do sort of as much as I can. I'm not going to push myself to finish the whole thing because it's probably not going to happen. But I do want to try and finish off a chunk of it, you know? So that it's not a complete failure of a project again. Next world I'm going to do something totally different. I'm not trying the museum again. I already have plans for next world. So, yeah, that's the summary of where we're up to on this. And look at that, I've managed to actually talk throughout almost this entire journey without it all being pointless waffle. It's actually been meaningful. Okay, so, as I say, plan for this episode, primarily... You guys are so noisy. Jade has been working on this over here. Just to join these up, help get the villagers across. And I am low on torches. Also, I've still got those potatoes from when I was going down the tunnels in the egg hunt. Well, not on the egg hunt, just trying to find wool. So yeah, villagers. First thing I'm going to need is golden apples and weakness potions. Hi. I mean, my base is... my base needs work. But I can get away with just closing that off and closing this off behind here. In terms of where the villager thing's going to go... I think I want to put it over here. Bob. Dave. I think over here would be cool. That does mean I need to work out where this is going to come out. Because it needs sky access. So I could have it out here and have some blue stain or light blue stained glass in the water. That should work. I'll carve it out that side so that it's not between my island and... That could work. Either way, it's going to have to be a little way along the corridor. Just so that I am outside of the edge of the base, out here. How far is that? That's if I have it down here. If I have it up on the surface, then it's easy. But it's probably going to be down here. Of course, there's a ravine through here, isn't there? So that could get interesting. How far out am I? This'll do. Out here. Right. Yeah, this is almost at the ravine, but not quite. I think that's manageable. So I'm going to make some progress on this. It's going to be the standard design where you've got a crop farm, and these are going to be cured from zombie villagers, so they should be completely clean on crops. So a crop farm, it's going to have Tango text modification. I think the design is impulses, I think. But there's Tango's modification of having a zombie in the middle of the farm to scare away the baby villagers so they actually run off the edges and don't build up inside the farm. It's just going to be the standard thing. So, yeah, I'm going to start working on that. I'm going to do most of it off camera, because it's not terribly interesting. I'll see you when I've made some progress. Also, I forgot I had this installed. The client-side shulker box mod. This thing is great. Look at that. You just hover over a shulker box. You can see what's in it. It is magnificent. That tells me I've got 357 stone in there. I mean, this shulker box is probably full, I would guess. Yeah, but it groups it all together. So you don't have to put it down and look into it to see what's in there. You can just hover over it. It's magnificent. You still have to put it down to get stuff out, which I'm going to do now to empty it out into the system. But it's great. It's a really cool mod. Well, hello there. 15 by 15 room, which means there'll be a 2-block gap, then a glass wall, and then a 9 by 9 farm. That's not right. Because I need the water stream around the farm as well. So I'd need 17 if I want a 2-block gap around the edge. Do I need a 2-block gap around the edge? Need? Not really. See, the thing is, if I go any further this way, because I have broken through into the ravine, if I go any further this way, I'm getting into the... Let's be honest. Let's be honest. I know it's sacrilege, and I normally hate this, but I've already got a double skeleton spawner. I don't need another one. So I can expand. Yeah. I've also tidied this up a bit. I've done both sides of the corridor. There was a 2-block space here because the pattern here obviously runs into this. I've put a backing wall in there. That looks quite nice. So this is just a little maintenance access, basically. Still waiting for the stuff to filter through the system so that I can open the chest and get my sandstone out. So yeah, I'm going to make this a bit bigger, I guess. Right, so we have prepared here. The water stream's going around there at the moment. It's just going under there and it's going to dump any villagers in this room here, because I haven't worked out what I want to do with them yet, so it'll just dump them in there, which is fine. I also haven't got the breeding villager in yet. I'll do that next. But first, I need to get a villager in here. A zombie. Can be a zombie villager. I've got zombie villagers to hand. And one of them is a nitwit zombie villager, so I don't really need him for anything else. So he'll do. And the idea here, this little trap is I'll lead him in here, and I'll run through here, and when he follows me through, bam, pistons will push those trapdoors down. That's the idea. Whether it'll work is another matter entirely. So, let's see if I can do this without failing horrendously. Hello, Dave. You're my zombie villager now. Did I nail it, or did I nail it? Perfect. One try. Beautiful. So he's now in there. That's a job done. And, yeah, I guess I need to sort out the breeding villager next, probably. Is that going to go above or below? Probably above. Need to remember how far above they need to go. And then I will get a brown coat in here, and assuming I've got one. If I haven't, I'll have to chuck some vegetables around manually until I get one. But for those who don't know how this thing works, right? F3B. As you can see, the sight line for the zombie in the middle is inside the trapdoor height. So the villagers can't see you see the red bit on the hitbox? The villagers, the adults, can't see that. So they don't run away, they're not scared, they're fine. But the baby villagers, who are shorter, can see it. And so they will run away and off the edge, and I'm pretty sure I don't need trapdoors here because it's a short drop. And it makes sure the baby villagers run off the edge so they don't stay on the farm and accumulate in here when they grow up. I also need to put stuff around the edge here to stop the adults going off the edge, don't I? Must remember that. But this is good, this is progress, it's going well. And that should do it. We've got a brown coat, we've got another villager, glass around the edge to stop them falling in. Tis a question as to whether I need the trapdoors. I might. If I do, I'll just tunnel in and lower the water streams by 1 block. That's fine, that won't be difficult. Not sure about the yellow glass, but I don't think cyan would work as well with next to the sandstone. I don't know. But now it's just a waiting game. Just leave these guys, wait for the potatoes to grow. I'll probably help the potatoes along actually. Wait for them to breed, see what happens. That was all very successful. I'm amazed I got the brown coat zombie villager safely underground because the sun was rising. But yeah, that all went pretty much without a hitch, you know, amazingly. So yeah, it's just wait and see. It's embarrassing how long I sat waiting for them to breed before remembering that I hadn't yet done the sky access. But here we go, filling this in, that is being weird. I think I'm in Elytra mode. So I'm glitching into some of the blocks. Let's just get up to the surface and then fill it in. Yeah, definitely in Elytra mode. And there we go. Sky access complete. Definitely in the right place. I can see our little guy down there. Oh, oh, oh. Are they going to do it? Are they going to do it? Come on, do it. No? What about now? What about now? Come on. Do the thing. Make baby. Do it. No? Shall I face the other way? Do you not want to do what I'm... no, no, no. Go on. No? Come on! Oh. 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 Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Do it. There we go. Tiny little villager. Now run off the edge and fall in the water. Do it. There we go. Our villager breeder is a success. He'll either move into the water stream or grow up and get carried along. It's fine. So we have a working villager breeder. And that's pretty much all I planned to get done this episode. But there is one other little thing. That is so visible. I'm pretty sure water doesn't retain sky access, so I do need to do that, but that is so visible. I might build a structure around it at some point. But one other little thing I wanted to do, it's about time I got rid of these sand walls. Whether I'll turn it officially into a squid farm like Mumbo's, I don't know. But certainly it will provide ink as the squid fall off the edge. So I need to take the corners down, put glass in, and then take the rest down. That should be it. Watch it go horribly wrong. Also, that looks really cool in the fog. I love how that build's turned out. This is probably going to go wrong. I'll do something wrong. I haven't worked enough with masses of water. That's not going to work. Oh, bugger. How am I going to do this? How did Mumbo do it? I may need to watch his video and see how he did it. Okay, that works. The same thing I tried to do with the torch, but doing it with a pressure plate which water doesn't wash away. That works. So I'm getting a nice clean wall of water. It'll be easy to clean up this layer at the bottom. I'll sort this out. I think I've done that at the right height there. Yep, one block down from that, good. This should be pretty straightforward, so I'm just going to carry on doing this all the way around, and hopefully it doesn't make sources at the corners. Oh, that's the worst nightmare scenario. Sources, let's just check. Let's potentially break one corner and find out. Better to find out now. Are we good? We're good. Okay, I'm going to carry on with this and I'll see you when it's done. Okay, and the finishing touches. I need to put in chest. I'll probably tidy this up and make it look nicer later, but hoppers. Get up. Rails. Minecart. This is going to be fun. How can I do this? I don't want to break these blocks. I might be able to safely break one. That's a no. Can I? Don't want to place a block there. Please hold. I don't really care which direction this goes in, so... There we go. That should now just keep going round. Stick an ink sac there. And wait. There it goes. And ink sac. Good. That works. Finished that. And that's done. Another project completed. This is actually looking really nice now. So I went round the edges and placed all dark prismarine down there. And I've gone round and done this around the edges here. That's obviously holding the water back from the track. That's basically it. It would not be unreasonable to say that this part of my base is now actually finished. I'll probably put a nicer flooring under the water here at some point, maybe. But other than that, it's done. And looking good. So that's going to be it for this episode. If you've enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like, share, favourite and comment, help support the channel. Follow me on Twitter to stay up to date what's going on. And subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks for watching. Delicious ink sacs. And I'll see you next time.